Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your April 2019 Love Matters reading. I'm Shae. There is going to be another Love Matters reading that will pop up at the end of this video. It's done by Kacee, and she has that second perspective that we discuss here on the channel. And we just want to say a quick thank you to all of you, whether you're just finding us for the first time or you're returning. We are so thankful and grateful for all of you. So let's go ahead and get into our reading for April. We're starting with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about security, but it's also about being a little guarded, saving, being conservative, watching out for yourself. There's an energy of protecting yourself and making sure you are always taken care of. So it's about that conservative energy of always having your best interests in mind in everything you do. So that's a good way to open up the reading. Let's keep pulling for Sagittarius. All right, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about I think with the Four of Pentacles, it's about being strategic in your thought process and how you're viewing your current circumstances. The Seven of Swords can be about getting away with something. It can be, looking over your shoulder. There's a lot of concern about the actions going on. Either somebody could be deceiving you, and that's why, or you have been deceived in the past or betrayed in the past. So that's why you're in that Four of Pentacles protective self energy right now, because of the things that you've experienced in the past that may have left you in a place that was not stable. So let's keep going for Sagittarius for April, please. Okay, and we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about resting and contemplation and like downtime. There is some energy here where you need to just relax a bit. I think that Seven of Swords may be you're feeling so cautious all the time that maybe it's all you can think about, and you need to just sort of let go of that energy. The Four of Pentacles is again that protective energy, and you may be focusing way too much on that, and you need to give some time to yourself to break away from that energy where you just feel like the whole world's going to crash around you at any given time. But you need to have faith in yourself that you've already established a pattern for yourself to protect yourself, and that you've recognized the signs from the past, and you're not going to allow that situation to happen again. So the Four of Swords is about that downtime and just giving yourself a little break. All right, let's pull one more tarot. Oh, beautiful. Yes. So we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about your wishes coming true. It's about being content and satisfied and having some lovely stability and some lovely things coming in where you are in a zone of gratefulness, where you're recognizing how far you've come, how lucky you are at this given time. That's pretty freaking cool, Sagittarius. Our next card's going to be our emotion card for Sagittarius. Hang on. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Cards are being stubborn today. Okay. We have how teachable are you? Let me grab that meaning. We have What are some of your favorite things to do? Is it to watch TV, go shopping, play golf, drink, gossip with your friends? Are you willing to give those things up in order to create time to learn something new? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? What is your willingness to really apply what you learn? You might be learning new things, but could be resistant to change. Every time you begin to think, I already know this, I've heard it before, this doesn't apply to me, your ability to learn diminishes enormously, and it's at this point you may become virtually unteachable without realizing it. Unless you apply what you've learned in your life, you won't really know it. This card beckons you to not only be open-minded, but to take specific actions toward change. So what I'm feeling with this reading is more that Seven of Swords energy, where you feel, because of the events that happened, and because you're in this Four of Pentacles energy, this protection mode, that you feel closed off from any experiences right now because of how the wool was so pulled over your eyes, by how blindsided you were of the events that occurred. To get to that Nine of Cups energy, you need to recognize and realize that you've identified the symptoms of that event. That is why you're in that protection mode in the Four of Pentacles, where you're making sure that you're stable and first and foremost that you're taken care of. But if you close yourself off to any future experiences, you won't be able to have any experiences, and that's not what life is about. And that Four of Swords can also be interpreted in just sort of hermiting off. And yes, downtime is good, downtime is necessary, but you cannot live in that energy. You have to kind of get back up and pull yourself back up, get out into the world again, knowing that you've created a better stability for yourself in that Four of Pentacles. So if this is a relationship where you've had a relationship go bad and you're contemplating getting back out into the dating world, that is a good idea, but you just have to remember to be open-minded and allow experiences to happen, knowing that you have trust in yourself that you won't allow the same mistakes to happen again. All right, our next card is our Angel Oracle card, and we have Forgiveness. That is a beautiful card. I love it. Let go of anger and resentment and feel yourself healed. You don't need to forgive the action, just the person, so that you can be at peace. By drawing this card, your angels guide you to release anger and irritation. They realize that you may be perfectly justified in feeling angry, yet they ask you to look at the high price you pay for being the vessel of anger. Forgiveness does not mean what you did is okay to me. It simply means I'm no longer willing to carry around pain in response to your actions. When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we only punish ourselves, after all. Your angels will help you release unforgiveness if you will just ask for their assistance. So, yes, that's going along with that Seven of Swords. Whatever happened to you, you need to forgive the person. The action is your lesson, what happened to you, and the results of the other person's action is now what you're encountering in that Four of Pentacles, where you're in protection mode and downtime and thinking and healing. But you need to forgive the person, even if it's just for yourself, that you may never speak to this person again, you may never get an apology, but you still have to forgive them and release it and let it go in order for you to move on, in order for you to have new experiences. So Spirit is just making a very good point in stating the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you, in order to release that and not carry that into your future. Our next card is our Whispers of Love Oracle card. We have spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I was looking for the book. My bad. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Everything happens for a reason. Know that some of the people that come into our life are there just to help teach us a lesson and make a real impact on our life. And there's that, how teachable are you again? Learning a lesson. Whether this is a love, soulmate relationship, or relationship for growth, it's important to you in this lifetime. So what Spirit's saying is that this incident that happened, it was probably not a good thing. That's fairly evident, but it is a very valuable lesson to you personally, because you had to experience this for your own personal growth, and that's why you're in that Four of Pentacles energy. You have learned a lesson. You are making changes to your life so that what happened to you doesn't happen to you again. So even though it was not a pleasurable experience to go through, it was an experience that you needed to have in order to grow and make changes for your future. So I know sometimes the lessons are really, really hard, but we have to have faith that Spirit knows what it's doing and knows how this lesson will help us in a future experience that we know nothing about. Our next card is going to be our Oracle Advice card for Sagittarius, please. Oh, we have the Peony Fairy. You are dizzy from changing direction so many times. Do not look back with regret, but look forward with anticipation and joy. Absolutely. That's your Nine of Cups. That's your finding your way, finding that contentment and that satisfaction and gratitude, where you're thankful for the experience, where you understand how it all sort of meshed into something that you can be grateful for, how it brings you to a place that you didn't expect, and if it hadn't occurred, you wouldn't have had the experience that you had in coming up. You wouldn't get there because you didn't have the experience that launched you into it. The only outcome of changing direction too many times is that you become dizzy. This comes from not recognizing that your best direction lies ahead of you. You have looked back so often that it's difficult for you to move forward in a steady way. And you have the Seven of Swords, and he's looking behind his back. He's looking over his shoulder. He's looking into the past. He keeps watching what's going on behind him, and he's not paying attention to what lies in front of him. So you must forget the past. It's over, and nothing you can do will change anything that has already happened. Abandon the words, if only, and allow your mind to move on. Learning to focus on the present will give you balance and a more powerful way forward. So, Spirit's saying, it's done. It happened. You're dealing with the consequences of that action, but you cannot live in this energy. You must look forward. You must understand and piece together the events and find yourself in a way to become grateful for the experience and to apply it to your current circumstances to move forward, so that when you do get to your Nine of Cups, to your contentment and your satisfaction, you're able to be grateful for it. These are the messages I've been given by Spirit, and I truly hope that it resonated with you. Remember to check out Kacee's reading for that different perspective. We hope that you'll like this video and you'll subscribe to our channel. Love and light, my hopes for a fantastic rest of your day.